And I call it praying when I take you before my mind's eye and see you as I would like to see you, the man that you would like to see yourself. If I assume that you are, and I get the thrill that you are, I call that praying. I do not turn to any being on the outside and ask anything of any being on the outside. I do not get down on my knees and pray to any outside God. I do not repeat any of the words concerning a prayer, that people fashion some little prayer in words. None of that. I sit in a comfortable chair or recline on the bed and think of you. When I think of you, I simply think of you as I would like to see you. And work myself in a matter of seconds to a pitch where something goes out of me. It's an actual feeling like some energy goes out. It's an actual creative act. And then I drop it at that moment. You don't repeat the creative act after you reach the point of explosion. You've actually brought the point to explosion and you drop it. And let that seed now grow in its own wonderful manner and externalize itself in the world. I call that the subjective appropriation of the objective hope. You tell me what you would like to be, that's your hope. Well, now my appropriation, subjectively, of your objective hope is all that I do. I have in the audience tonight a lady whose story I told you about a month ago, or 2 months ago. She was here when I opened the first night, and I see her here tonight, when she wrote me and thanked me for the exercise of my imagination on her behalf. And I told you her request at the time before I left for San Francisco. That's way back in June. Well, here she is tonight. I'm not going to point her out to anyone so that no one will surround her and try to ask questions of her. But she is here. And she was the one who would ask to me in the letter, say, would you please exercise your imagination lovingly on my behalf, and then tell me her problem. As I read the letter, I was sitting in my big easy chair. I put the letter down, brought it before my mind's eye, and did not for one moment hesitate until it only took me about 10 seconds. 10 seconds to actually hear her tell me that it had all happened. It was fresh in my mind's eye, the request. And then I dropped it. I never thought 1 second after that concerning it. It was done. I got confirmation here after my opening day, which was back in October. October the 4th I opened, and a week or 2 weeks later she wrote me a letter. And she thanked me for exercising my imagination lovingly on her behalf. She did not itemize anything in the letter. She implied in that letter that things were as she desired them to be. I tell you, believe in God. As you're told in the 14th chapter of John, you believe in God, believe also in me. For I and my Father are one. And he who sees me sees the Father.